Hi everyone, this is Tammy, owner of Worthyworthitpriceless, and today's podcast is for parents who have children that has autism. And the title is It Gets Better. Now, before we start, I just want to give you a quick apology just in case you might hear cars or something go by. I'm actually waiting on my daughter to get off the bus. But either way, um, the funny thing about saying that, or not, ha ha funny, but my daughter's bus aide tells me that all the time. Because usually when my daughter gets off the bus, sometimes like she has a fit, she's screaming, she's kicking me or hitting. And then with Vea, the thing is, once she's off the bus or like basically in the clear, she's usually fine when she gets back in the house. Sometimes it's a temper tantrum, sometimes it's not. But the thing about it is, no matter what it is, I somehow, by the grace of God, find joy in it. Because it was a time that my daughter couldn't or wouldn't really speak. There was a time that she didn't really have those types of behaviors and things like that. She really didn't do anything. And not saying that I'm happy that she hits or anything like that. Of course not. But it is the full package of her is what I'm happy about. My daughter is nonverbal, but by the grace of God, through her going to school and even sometimes even watching things on Disney and things like that, she's able to actually have a conversation, not like a full conversation, but she is able to recite words. And that has been extremely tough because this year she hasn't been able to go to school, not because of COVID, but because of her behaviors and everything. There was no school available for her to go to. And by the grace of God, God created this program. They created this program for her, just for her to just be in a room with her and two teachers. And she got one-on-one training, and she would never been able to get that. So the one thing about it is, or the encouragement that I want to give to you guys, is that it gets better. Where my daughter is now is not where she was 3 years ago. Even though she does have temper tantrums, things like that, other things aren't as bad. It was at a time where she wouldn't even say anything if I called out her name. Now she runs in the room. It was one time, or there was times when just say something would drop on the floor or anything like that, and it would just be normal. She wouldn't even care. Now she's so helpful. Just say she's in the living room and I'm in the kitchen cleaning up or something. She wants to come in and she wants to help. Especially if something falls on the floor or something like that. And she's so quick to say thank you and things like that. So although she's not out of the woods, she's not autistic, but the thing about it is God allows little pockets of inspiration or encouragement kind of to just come that it's going to be okay. The point that she gives me a hug and things like that, those little things matter. So what the encouragement I want to give to you guys is that don't look at what your child can't do. Don't look at their deficiencies or anything like that. Look at the things that they actually can do. Look at the things that they are improving on. Don't let that diagnosis be the end for you, because it's not. As long as your child is still around and everything like that, things can get better. And you can use me as a testimony. My daughter is nowhere near where she was 3 years ago when she was actually diagnosed. But little by little, God is allowing her to maneuver and actually improve in a lot of different areas. Some areas may be the same or maybe worse or whatever, but for the most part, I would just look at the positive things, and that is what keeps me going. So I want to give you guys that encouragement. Look at the positive things and keep going. Don't worry about who's not there, all of that. Focus on your child and their development, and it will get better. So with that being said, always know that you have worth, you have value. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. And until next time, bye.